So, I'm back to another speed paint. Honestly, I haven't done these in forever. See, now, originally I was going to do a speed paint of my OCs because of the Vines video, but then a little thing came up on the internet. I don't know if you heard it. It's this very small indie project. Not many people know about it. It's called Heisman Hotel. I apologize for the video freezing. I don't know why it's like that. My computer hates me. Anyway, Hazbin Hotel. That's a thing. And of course I watched it like a million times. And of course I love it. Now, okay, obviously, as an animator, Hazbin Hotel is like one of the most, I don't know, like interesting slash, I don't know, no, how do I put this? It's one of the coolest things to come out in recent years. Because, like, you know, the indie market for animation and whatever, and the whole fact that this was made completely with just freelance animators without the need of a studio. It's completely funded by, like, Patreon and stuff. And in my opinion, that is amazing. That's like a dream for so many animators on YouTube. It's a dream for me as well. Now, I know that they're trying to get, like, an actual studio to, like, pick this up, but you know what? The fact that they even did a pilot of this, and it looks that beautiful, it's just amazing in my opinion. Anyway, so enough of that. So I decided to do a speed paint of my favorite character, Sir Pentious. And one thing I love about this guy, first of all, he's so pathetic. So pathetic. And I guess it's a little known fact, beats me, but I love pathetic characters. I absolutely love the pathetic villains, especially. Like the ones that think that they're at like the top of their game. They think they're like the best at everything, but in reality they just suck, man. They can't do a thing. And he just perfectly represents that. Oh yeah, and he's from the Victorian era, and that just made it like 1,000 times better in my opinion. So yeah, I love this dude a lot with all my heart, and I hope he shows up more if they're able to make more episodes. Please, make him show up more because I love this dude. And then the second one I drew is Alistair. Now, obviously, Alistair's pretty close to my favorite, but obviously Pentious is my favorite. But Alistair's pretty damn good as well. I decided really, I was originally going to do like, I think Angel or something, but I thought, Alistair fits my, I guess, style or something. I don't know. I just, Anyway, so, yeah, so how I found out about Hazbin Hotel was, I was watching Saber Sparks because I love his content and whatnot, and it was in his animation for 2019 thing, and he was all like, oh, this channel called Vivzipop is making a pilot for a TV show she wants to work in, and I was all like, oh yeah, it's her, it's that one girl who made the Die Young animation. Again, I apologize for it freezing. I don't know why it's like that. And I'm like, oh, it's the one that does the Die Young animation. And whatnot. See, like, unlike other people who have been following her content for years, I barely did. I only really saw the Die Young thing when it came out, and I was all like, oh, that's neat. And that was basically it. So, I don't really have much of an emotional connection to her work or anything. And yes, I am aware of the controversy. And you know what? It's dumb. It really is. Like, I know that most of the stuff happened when she was a teenager. And let me just say, teenagers are stupid, guys. They are. And I know you can be all like, oh, but that's not an excuse. It kind of sort of is. Like, you don't really realize it until you, like, I don't know, especially an artist, a teenage artist. They're stupid. Anyway, unimportant. Forget about that. I'm not talking about that. It's Hazbin Hotel that I'm talking about. So, I started watching, like, the trailer and then the little clips online, and I was all like, this is really good. Like, the animation is really, really good. And I know, like, sometimes the line quality doesn't really work that well, but to be completely honest, I wouldn't care, honestly. Like, I'm a bit more forgiving since this is a freelance project. Well, was a freelance project, unless they keep going. So, I'm more forgiving in that area. But yeah, it's just really good. The character designs are pretty epic, although I do fear that the character designs are a bit too complicated for animation. Now, don't get me wrong, the pilot looks beautiful. It looks absolutely gorgeous, but, you know, I can imagine that it was pretty hard for them to keep track of some of the things. Like, look, I don't want to be a saint or whatever, but my characters, they're pretty simple. like design-wise, and it's mainly because I want to like animate like a series of them in the future. And look, man, I just don't have the time to add a whole bunch of knickknacks. I don't, and whatnot. Oh, so speed paint of Alistair. Okay, one thing while I was drawing Alistair, I did not know he had horns. I didn't realize that. I never noticed it. It was until I searched up images to see how he looked like, and then I noticed the horns, and I'm like, wait, he has them? I didn't know this? And then I'm like, why does he have horns? Like, I'm pretty sure the ear thingies make sense. And then I figure out he's supposed to be like a deer demon. And I'm like, oh, okay. So those are antlers. Whatever. So, oh yeah, Alistair, during the pilot, he gave me some major Bill Cipher vibes. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the whole bouncy, like goofy demeanor, but he's like dangerous all at the same time. The whole deal thing, that's like mega Bill Cipher. I swear he was inspired by that, and if he isn't, well, what do you know? What do you know? That's impressive. That's very impressive. Yeah. Heisman Hotel. I can't. Okay, let me think. Let me think of other stuff to talk about. Damn, I made this video 10 minutes and I don't even know why. You know, I could have made it shorter, but then I was out like, I can put like more ads on this or something. I don't even know if you guys will even watch it the whole way through, but whatever. It's fine. It's okay. It's cool. Oh yeah, the radio voice on Alistair. I love that. That's beautiful. Like, that's amazing. Like, inspired by 1920s, 30s radio thingy. Oh, and the fact that he like calls the TV a picture show. I don't know. Like, okay, one thing I actually love about just character thing, I don't know what to call it in general, is like these little like, I don't know if quirks, like this little thing that characters have that kind of sort of just, I don't know, it makes them like, I don't know if recognizable or anything, but it's just like this nice little quirk that they would have. So like, you know, Alistair calling a TV the picture show is like one of them. You know, because according to his wiki, he died in like the 1930s. You know, TV didn't exist at the time, so no duh, he'd call it a picture show. Although theaters already, like movie theaters already existed. Whatever, no one cares about that. Whatever. Oh yeah, another thing, I don't want to get anybody mad, but I saw like this one YouTuber, I forgot what it was called, but it was a review of Heisman Hotel, and they were all like, I swear Alistair says the N-word. And when I heard that, I was just like, whoa, okay, that's a little bit mean. And then they were all like, no, listen, he's probably Caucasian, he died in the 1930s, and he's from the South. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's actually a plausibility. I hope they don't, I mean, I don't know if they would actually do that, since obviously this is like an adult comedy, so part of me feels like they are gonna do that, but at the same time, they wouldn't want to offend anybody. Like me personally, I wouldn't do that, but hey, it's their choice. Why am I even talking about this? I don't know why. Ah, boy. Anywho, so, like, yeah. It's fun. It's really fun. Anyway, let's see, what else do we have? Angel Dust is great, is absolutely great, and I know there's like complaints being all like, oh, Angel Dust is like too openly sexual, and he's like an offensive gay stereotype, and I'm like, first of all, he's in hell, and second of all, like, even Vivzy herself mentioned that, like, that didn't even cross her mind. She just likes asshole characters who act in a really, bothersome manner, I guess. And, you know, I'm actually with her on that. I don't know why, but I love asshole characters. Like, as long as they don't, like, anger me to a point, like, I'm cool with it, to be honest. You know, cause like, I don't know, sometimes the annoying part of the character, in my opinion, just kind of adds to it, in my opinion. So, I think that's why I'm, like, really tolerant with asshole characters. Like, somebody can be all like, oh, I hate this character because they act in a certain manner, and I'm like, this is why I love them. It just, I don't know, it, like, adds more to it. I don't know how to put it, but I don't know, it's just weird. To me, not weird to me. I can't speak, I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's, like, nighttime. But, like, I don't know, just, like, asshole characters, in my opinion, they're also fun. You know, now, obviously, nobody wants them to exist in real life, like nobody, but as a fictional character, where that's kind of the point, I honestly just see it as really funny. Anyway, so this speed paint is about to end. So yeah, that's my little 2 cents on Heisman Hotel and just other rambly things. I don't have a script for this video. Bye!